Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another Dragon Prince In Depth. In these 2 seasons, we've learned a fair bit about our world. But in Season 2 in particular, we were introduced to the Pentarchy, the 5 human kingdoms that reside on the west side of the Zadian border. Of course, we know quite a bit about Katolis, but the other kingdoms? Not so much. So in this in-depth, I want to cover the 5 kingdoms, what we know about them, and what that means for the next seasons. In the beginning of this episode, Duren states that for centuries, the human kingdoms battled each other. And after a long time, they finally reached peace amongst the 5.
After centuries of fighting amongst ourselves, the 5 human kingdoms finally found a balance. An era of peace, but a new...
And the biggest of the 5, we know, Katolis. The largest of these kingdoms, both in size and power. Their ruler was King Harrow, but a while back, Duren, the king's advisor, stole the Dragon Prince's egg, resulting in Harrow and Katolis being an enemy to the magical lands of Zadia, and eventually resulting in Harrow's assassination. And after his passing, the rule now falls onto Ezrin. And the world here is a little different, and a child may take the throne, similar to another kingdom. In the final episode, Duren has sent out assassins to the other kingdoms in hopes of getting them to fight in this war, but I fear that it may just be Katolis in this battle. Duren is a kingdom lying close to the border, known for their exceptional harvests which they share with the other lands. However, this was not always the case, and at one time, the queens of Duren were going through a huge famine. Duren and Harrow of Katolis led an expedition into Zadia to kill and take the heart of a magma titan, which they would then use dark magic on to save the lands and create growth in the fields. Unfortunately, on this mission, the queens passed away, leaving their daughter Anya as the queen of Duren. And let me just ask, how exactly is this possible? I'm wondering how Anya was exactly born. I mean, there are 2 queens, 2 females as the parents. I'm not exactly sure. And I'm not the biggest fan of a child ruler. Of course, children do still have a while to go in the term of brain development, and this can greatly impact decisions. But we do see her as the most mature in the Pentarchy.
I won't send my armies to face unknown danger based on a 2-minute speech. I may be a child, but apparently I'm the least impulsive of us all.
So, I guess I can't complain. But Anya is stubborn and courageous, and I have no doubt that she will stay on the defense and refuse the elves' entry should they attack. But I cannot see her as the preemptive striking type, and I believe she will not join Duren in an attack. Venthyr is hidden from the other lands by vast lakes and rivers. Venthyr can only be reached via a ship, as it is disconnected from the other lands. Venthyr is always thought of by the others as quite depressing and dull as a kingdom. But the people of Venthyr are strong and they live independently. Their queen is Farida, and besides her appearance, there is not much we know about her, because her and the remaining 2 leaders didn't really speak up as much during Duren's calling of the Pentarchy, and we didn't really get a backstory on them. They simply just agreed to fight if everyone else does. Because they are hidden from the rest, Venthyr may simply play it safe in the war and stay in their secluded island should the elves attack in the next season. The humans of Dilbar have made their home amongst the icy western mountains of the continent. Known for their expert skills in smithing and hunting, the people of Dilbar enjoy a life close to nature. The leader of Dilbar is King Florian, someone who also didn't have anything to say in the Pentarchy, and so there isn't much we can know about this land. But from what we do know, I believe they will be able to put up a good fight if need be, fighting in the mountain terrain with their handcrafted weapons and their skills in hunting. They hold a strong advantage from where they live. And finally, Neolandia. Lying in the northern desert lands, this kingdom struggles to get food and water. These necessities are constantly in short supply, and this has made the people of Neolandia resourceful and smart. But their leader, however, King Arling, is a little immature if you ask me. I mean, just listen to these quotes.
Besides, I hardly call "we'll do what everyone else does" a decision.
Well, she's got a fair point. My 19-year-old doesn't know half the words you just said, and he still fights back about eating his vegetables. Once I just needed a quick trip to the little king's room.
Really not how I would expect a king to be talking. And again, there is not much we know about this kingdom. Only that I can probably deduce that their king really isn't the sharpest one around. I feel as if King Arling is the scared type, and will choose to fight along Katolis if these assassins that Duren sent end up infiltrating the desert lands. 5 kingdoms, Katolis at war with Zadia, and the others refusing to help. What do you think? Will Duren's evil plans for getting these kingdoms to fight work? Or will each kingdom stay out of the business of Katolis? I guess only time will tell. Anyways, that is going to be the in-depth for today. As always, let me know if I missed anything or if I got anything wrong. I'll make sure to correct that in the description or the comments. Make sure that you let me know what your thoughts are on all these kingdoms and the war that might come in the next seasons. But with that, my name is Rohan. Make sure that you subscribe for everything the Dragon Prince, and until next time.
Feeling good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got that sunshine on.